Hi you all, my name is Mary. This reading is for the second half of May 16th through the 31st reading for Libra. How are you all today? I hope everybody's doing great. This may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take what you can, okay? All right, let's see what we got. 8 of Pentacles. The Hermit. 2 of Swords. The High Priestess. 4 of Cups. The Death card. The World. I just put lotion on my hands and everything's sticking to them, sorry. Knight of Swords. And the Fool card. Give me just a minute, okay? Alright you all, before we get started I will be taking some clarifying in just a minute, so hang in there with me, okay? I'm looking at this in a lot of different directions, you all. I'm looking at it like there may be a change in your job, in your career, in your business possibly. Because when I look at the Death card, something that you've mastered, which to me a lot of times makes me feel like a job or your business or something to that extent. And then you're starting out and doing something new and exciting and taking a new adventure here with the Fool card. So if you guys are in the process of looking for a different job or finding out maybe you're getting laid off or whatever it may be, I have a feeling there's going to be something that may be coming in that's going to make you a lot happier. You know how sometimes when you stick with your same job year after year after year after year and you get sick of it after a while, there's something about it you don't like, whether it's the job itself or the people or your co-workers or your boss or whatever it may be. Maybe it's you drive too far, to get to work every day. There's something here I feel like that's coming in that's actually going to put you all in a better place and in a better predicament. So I believe here in a second, if you guys are finding yourself with something that's ending, I believe you're going to be happier with the way it works out. Now let me look at it in a different way, okay? I see the Death card, the Hermit, and the World. I'm almost feeling like with this Death card, this may be something that puts you all in a little bit of a conundrum type of a feeling. And when that happens, it's almost like you guys may need to soul search a little bit. Whenever I get the Hermit, I feel like, and this is what I want to say, turn off everything. Turn off your TV, your phone, your computer, the radio, whatever else you have. Turn it off and just sit in quiet and think about and pray about what you're looking for and what you need to do next. And when you do that, you will usually feel or hear or just know, you'll have a knowing of something from inside of you, your spirit helping you, guide you the right way. And basically that's your inner light, you all. And when you see this Hermit and you see the light there, that's what he's following, his inner light. So if you guys do feel like, what am I supposed to do? What's my next step? Which location should I, live in? Where should I go to work? Whatever it may be. Listen to your inner light, okay? Your inner knowing, your inner spirit, because it will guide you if you'll ask it to and if you'll listen to it, for heaven's sakes. But with this, you all, what I'm really getting at is that World card at the end. This World card is telling me that there is something coming in, a completion that's coming in, and then it comes in a brand new, fresh start. So when I get the World card in my mind, there's just a blessing that comes to you because of the fact that you've went around a full cycle of a life experience, and when you get to the end of it, it's almost like you get rewarded. You get something that is good for you. You get a blessing, is how I see it. And with that, I almost feel like that something good is going to come out of it, right? I mean, if it's a blessing, that's the way I look at it. When you look at this World card, you look at this Four of Cups, and then you look at the Fool card, it's almost like you guys aren't seeing an opportunity that's about to come in for you all. So please pay attention to this, you guys. With this cup, and she's looking straight down at the ground, she's not paying attention, and she's got this cup that's right up on her shoulder, basically, kind of pecking at her, or knocking at her, or sending you messages, or sending you emails or texts or something, and you guys aren't paying attention to it. If you guys are looking for a different opportunity or something new to come in for you all, you have to pay attention to it, okay? So I just feel like with this World, then the Four of Cups, and then the Fool, here comes a brand new, exciting adventure for you guys. If you're listening to it, if you want it, if you're looking for it, you may be pleasantly surprised, because it might be something that's different, that's coming, that's not necessarily... It's something that you'll be great at, but maybe you're just not as comfortable with it as you are doing other things. But with this Fool card, this is you guys taking a leap of faith and going on this new adventure and being excited about it, for heaven's sakes. I see this Knight of Swords right here. This could be you and your energy. You're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. He also can stand for communications. He can stand for taking action and going towards what he's looking to do, okay? So I'm feeling like, he can be direct. He can be rushing ahead, sometimes a little impulsive. But you guys, I don't believe, are looking at it that way. I don't feel like you guys are impulsive in trying to figure out what you're wanting to do next. When you see this Knight of Swords, this Two of Swords, almost like you guys are going to be getting options here. And then the Fool card, I believe with this Two of Swords, you guys are kind of in a should I or shouldn't I situation. And whenever I get the Two of Swords, I feel like, in my mind anyway, you guys probably know once you get this opportunity, or once this information or this news or this communication comes in for you, you guys probably know if you're wanting to take it or not. But sometimes you hem and you haw about it, and you say, should I or shouldn't I? And you kind of throw it around. But here's the thing, you all. I believe you guys already know in your mind if you should or you shouldn't take it. And I believe for some of you guys, this is something that may not come around again, or not for a while anyway. So for some reason I had to say that. Look at it this way, okay? You've got the Hermit, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and then you've got the Two of Swords. It's almost like your inner light is showing you a new career change, job change, business change. Maybe it's adding something to something that you already know, or something that you already have. Let's say, okay, I'll just throw this out there. Let's say you have a storefront, and maybe it's a convenience store. And then you guys start thinking, well, maybe I could do something on the side and open a little location right beside it for something else, like souvenirs, or maybe you work or live in a location to where people would want to buy souvenirs. So maybe you guys realize that you could actually start putting souvenirs in your convenience store, make a little section for it, or build on a little room or something, and you guys could do really well. Now, I'm not saying you guys are probably going to be doing that specifically, but you get an idea of what I'm saying. if there's something that you are doing, and maybe you own your own business, maybe you don't, maybe you are working for someone else and you have specific, really good, knowledgeable skills, but you also have other skills that you could do something, take your ability and your skills and twist it and do something a little bit different. And that's what you guys are really, really good at, honest to goodness. So I kind of feel like I had to say that for some of you guys. I feel like that you guys may need to hear that. And that might be where this Fool card's coming in, because not only have you mastered something specific, but it's something a little bit different too. So it's exciting. It's something different, and you guys are excited about it. Let me say something about this High Priestess, okay? This High Priestess, whenever I get her, I feel like, it's to me a little bit like the Hermit. I almost feel like your intuition is going to be going up stronger than usual. You know, your gut feeling, your intuition, when things will tell you don't do that or go ahead and do that kind of situation. So I feel like your intuition is going to be going up quite a bit. So your gut's going to start telling you things if you'll listen to it, similar to the Hermit card. But on the flip side of this High Priestess, I feel like whenever I see her, it's almost like you guys are going to gain some kind of information or some kind of knowledge or understanding. It's going to be different for everyone. Sometimes when I get the High Priestess, I feel like you guys might have some really vivid dreams that might be coming in when you're sleeping. And with these dreams, you may be getting some sort of information that you're looking for. Sometimes they don't come in dreams, but sometimes they come in downloads, for instance. Maybe you're watching TV and all of a sudden, in a split second, something that you see or something that you hear gives you information, or you take something from it and all of a sudden you realize that is exactly what I need to do. So whenever I get the High Priestess, I feel like if you guys are looking for some sort of information or ideas or different paths or whatever it may be, I believe something's going to come in for you all. And sometimes it's through your dreams. Sometimes it's when you're watching TV. Sometimes it's on the internet. Sometimes it's just out of the blue. It's like an epiphany that hits you right over the head. And you guys are like, holy cow, that's it. That's it. So if there is something that you guys are looking for, you may be getting that information throughout this period, throughout the May and maybe even some in June. But I just want you guys to realize that. And I'm always a big fan of prayer and meditation. And when you do that and you ask for certain things in your life, I believe you'll get it, okay? If you'll listen to it, if you'll give yourself enough time to take that information and go and run with it. I'm going to take some clarifying. I'm going to start with this Death card up here, you all. Because I think maybe it's starting out with this Death is what's... Four of Wands. Hold on just a minute. I love the Four of Wands. Here's the reason why. You know, this is a foundation that you guys are going to start building on. So whenever this Death card comes in and it's going to be the death of a situation the way that you know it, here comes this blessing I was talking about, right? Here's this Four of Wands saying, here, congratulations. Here's something that you guys can start building from. And here's a foundation, and this is something that you're going to start building onto, this foundation. Now, it can go in different directions, you all. This can mean anything from marriages to babies to new homes, new businesses, new jobs. Maybe it's graduating school or something like that too. It can go in a lot of different directions. But I like this card right now for you all. This is a new foundation that you guys are going to start building on. So whenever you do get a death of a situation, don't panic over it. This is a great thing. This is part of you guys getting through this big, huge life cycle so you can move forward into the next life cycle, right? It's like a new chapter in your life. It's like a new book coming out. And so I just want you guys to realize that, so you don't panic whenever you see, okay, well, this may be the ending of this job, or this may be the ending of my contract, or this may be the ending of doing whatever it is. And I always usually see this as a job, but maybe it's something completely different. Maybe it's something that you guys have done all your life, and maybe this is retirement, possibly. I mean, you could look at it that way too. It's time for you guys to say, you know what, I'm gonna sell my home, and I'm gonna move somewhere else, and I'm gonna do something else. I mean, you can take it in a lot of different ways. I'm gonna take a card real quick for I think I'm going to take one for this Knight of Swords down here. Seven of Pentacles, divine timing. This is also like it can be financial. It can be you guys are getting rewarded for something that you've done. Sometimes I see this in different ways. On one hand, I see it like you could be getting paid for something that you've previously done in the past. Let's say you wrote a book or something like that, right? And it may have taken you a year to write this book, but then when you sell the book and you start making money on it. So I almost feel like for some of you all, maybe this is something that you have already done in the past and you're going to get paid for it now, or maybe you're getting paid something up front for something that you're doing right now. You know how some people, like if you're working in construction, building a house or something, you have to have some of the money up front, to be able to build the house. Maybe that's where this is coming in. But you're harvesting your fruit, and there may be some sort of a reward that's coming out of it. And for some of you, maybe this is just a bonus or a pay raise, or you may be getting something refunded to you. Maybe you overpaid on something to that extent. I'm going to take one more, I think. The Death card, you all. Wow, again. Hold on one second. Something's got to end in order for something else to begin. That's two Death cards. I do believe something's changing that's going on in your life right at this moment. It could be anything from a job or a business, or maybe it's your location or where you live. Maybe you guys have been working on something and you finally finished it, and it's time to change and do something completely different. When you see this Four of Wands, the High Priestess, almost like you're going to be getting an epiphany of some sort, or a download, or a dream, and then you get the Death card. That might put an ending to a situation so you can move forward, and once again, maybe with new opportunities that's coming in. I'm going to take one more. The High Priest. Hold on. Whenever I get the High Priest, you could look at him like religious, or you can look at him spirituality. You guys may be becoming a little bit more spiritual lately. I believe a lot of people are starting to pray more, and maybe, becoming a little bit more spiritual than they have in the past. And honestly, when I see the High Priest and the Hermit, to me it's a little bit spiritual. I mean, not necessarily, but to me it is. So some of you all may be becoming a little bit more spiritual lately. Maybe you're reading the Bible more. Maybe you're, things like that. But on the flip side of this, okay, he can stand for contracts. He can stand for higher education. So some of you all may be getting new contracts coming in, possibly. Maybe that's where you're kind of in this what should I do situation with this Two of Swords. If you guys own your own business or you work for yourself, you may be getting some sort of contracts coming in. Hold on a second. Look at it this way. You've got the World, ending a cycle, possibly with your job or your career, maybe even with new contracts, or you may be thinking about taking classes, going back to school, doing something completely different maybe. All right, I'm going to stop there. I think I'm going to take one. Maybe I'll take one real quick for this Two of Swords. Justice. More balance. Hold on. When I look at these cards, I'm almost feeling like that you guys maybe, you know, sometimes how you're a little out of sorts and you're not feeling very balanced lately, or you're not feeling like things are going in your favor. I feel like they're about to, you guys. I really do. And I believe maybe this is contracts. Maybe you're going to be dealing with contracts with the court system, possibly taking on a new adventure. Maybe this is contracts, and you guys are going to feel justified moving into this new adventure or doing something completely brand spanking new. I think too with this Justice card, this could be dealing with court cases or courthouse or laws or rules, or you may be dealing with an attorney. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm going to because I feel that way. So maybe there's something that comes out of this that's going to give you guys some sense of security or happiness or some sense of justification, honestly. But definitely more balance is coming into your life. Listen to your inner light, you all. Listen to your inner light, and it will lead you the way. It will show you the way you're supposed to go. Let's take one real quick with this for this Four of Cups. Hold on, it flew in the floor. The shadow side. You guys are, it's kind of like the Devil card, so I just want to throw that out there. But let me say something, you guys. If you guys are feeling like something, someone, or a situation has control over you, I have a feeling you're about to break free of this nonsense. I don't think you're going to put up with it much longer. I think with the World card too up there above it, it's almost like, okay, you guys have finished this cycle, so move on and get rid of it. It's almost like you kind of sling something off of you. And when I say that, it's almost like, you know, let's say if you're working somewhere and your boss, you don't get along with your boss, and maybe they ask you to work too many hours, or they ask you to go different places and it's too far away, or you know, you almost feel like that they don't like you and that they're trying to punish you in one way or another, and you guys are like, okay, that's the end of this. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Whatever this is, this shadow side, I have a feeling you guys are gonna sling it off. And I don't know why. It's almost like if you had a bug on you and you just slung it off of yourself. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's take one more. Because sometimes when you know these things, you have to get rid of it, right? Page of Cups. Could be a child, could be younger energy. Stands for emotions. Maybe that's what it is. You guys are going to realize that someone's got control over you, so you're going to have to get rid of that. She can also be a messenger, you all. Pages can stand for messengers. So she can stand for happy news coming in. Maybe this is a surprise for you all. Maybe that's where this world's coming in, the world, and then the happy news, and then taking on this new adventure. Let's go one more with her. 3 of Pentacles. Wow, something new. It goes right back to what I was saying before, you guys. When you do something that's new, but you're excited about it, and it's fun, and it's something that you're passionate about, something that you're wanting to learn, something that you're, it's almost like you crave it. You know how when you're wanting to know something so bad, you just want more information, you want to know how to do it, that's how I feel about it. And then with this Fool down here at the end, it goes hand in hand with what I'm saying. You guys may be able to take your main job, do something a little bit different, twist it in a different way, add something to it, and the next thing you know, it's something new and exciting for you. Even though you're not as familiar with it as you may be familiar with something you've done all of your life, this is something that's going to be fun for you. And I believe you guys deserve that, and you guys need that at this time. I think there is something coming in, some sort of an opportunity, and remember, this 4 of Cups was that cup that's handing you, this cup, and you guys aren't paying attention. So pay attention to the cups, for heaven's sakes. Pay attention to the opportunities, because there's something here with this shadow side that's not good for you all, and that may be kind of oppressing you, or, kind of holding you back or holding you down, that you guys aren't aware of. But in a minute, I think you're going to be aware of it, and you're going to sling it off you. And then here comes this 3 of Pentacles, and gives you this new opportunity with this Fool card and the World card, for heaven's sakes. This is a beautiful reading, you all. It's really, it really makes me feel like some of you guys are a little confused with what you may be trying to do with your job, or your career, or with your business, or whatever it is at this time. But I think you guys are going to start getting piece by piece by piece of information, and I think it's going to work out for you. I really do. Joy and stability. How do you like that? Just like I was saying with this 3 of Pentacles and the Fool card, it may be something brand spanking new, but it's going to put a smile on your face. You're going to be doing something maybe different that you hadn't thought of before. Maybe even getting new contracts, or building something new, or creating something new. It just gets me tickled that you guys are going to actually enjoy yourself. It's up to you. It's up to you. Hold on. Well, you guys know that anything that you do, anything that you want to do in life is left up to you. You have to create it. You have to make it happen. You have to push yourself towards it. If you guys are wanting joy and stability, you need to work for it, or look for it, or ask for it, or accept that application, or accept that opportunity. There's something coming in here, you all, and if you guys are willing and want it bad enough, you guys can get it. So that's what I say. If you guys are looking for something, put your resumes in, put your applications in. You never know. You may be pleasantly surprised. There's something coming in here. You guys are going to be able to build upon and create and make and do something completely different. Maybe it's not completely different, but maybe it's just a little different to make it exciting again. But it's up to you, and you guys will be joyful. You'll have stability. You'll be balanced, and things are going to work out for you if you'll allow it to. This is a great reading, Libra. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is your second half of May reading, May 16th through the 31st reading for Libra. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.